Dressage, arguably the bane of many eventers' lives, but so important if you want to get placed whilst out eventing. So today I have come to none other than Ferdi Eilberg's yard. Now, him and his family have dominated the dressage world. Originally he came over from Germany, and since then he has done many World Equestrian Games, as well as train Olympic teams and riders. Now, the one thing Ferdi and I do have in common is that we both are supported by the Golden Pace Company. So they have organised very kindly to let me come here today, pick his brains and try and get my dressage scores down. So let's go inside and meet him. This is pretty posh, isn't it, Dee Dee? Into this beautiful indoor arena where we're going to be having our dressage lesson today. Good girl. What do you think of this? Right, I'll hop on and then we'll get put through our paces.
So before I go and embarrass myself in front of what is essentially dressage royalty, let's quickly thank my amazing sponsors, the Golden Pace Company, for kindly putting on this day. So we have been feeding Turmerade for years now because we can see a massive difference in their coat and skin when we do, and it's also great for joint support for all of our horses. However, last year we decided to introduce Turmerich to a few of the more sensitive and scratchy ponies that get really affected by the midges over summer. And oh my word, has it made a difference. You know how Brinny never used to have a forelock and now she does? It wasn't a magic trick, guys, it was all thanks to Turmerich. Remember, you can get 20% off when shopping online if you use my code MEG20. I'll leave a link down below for you, but I think it's time we head into the arena now.
Now we'll just we'll talk a bit about the basic,
Yep.
Basic things. There's a lot of nice things to pick up already, yeah?
Yeah.
I personally like very much your eagerness of wanting to bring impulsion, yeah? Forward is never wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, but...
Here it comes.
No, you need to look a little bit at what her possibilities are.
Okay.
From nature, yeah?
Yeah.
So, which is already a little bit put into a certain category from her breeding background and from her conformation and size, yeah?
Yeah.
So that, you know, there's not a problem because there's nothing she can do about that. Looking at it at this moment in time, your trot is semi-relaxed, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Therefore, she produces quite a nice rhythm from her possibilities. The canter for me is already a bit...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit as she thinks it's on time, yeah?
Yeah.
You have to say to her, listen, dressage is not on time. It's on how well we do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you need to take a little bit of wind out of her sail in
Okay.
the canter.
Yeah.
Just simply by saying, I welcome your wanting to give me impulsion, yeah?
Yeah.
But I need to slow the rhythm a little bit down. That first canter on was not bad. With the second canter on there to the right, she nipped for a moment a little bit off the rein.
Yeah, I did my my good rain canter first.
Yeah,
to try and wow you so you didn't watch the second one.
No need to show the difficult things first, and the same in the training. We always go to that side where the horse has a better chance of experiencing the right thing.
Yeah.
And then you have something to compare it to when you go on the other side. The transition is the important, the important part. Contact, outline, everything else stays the same.
Yeah.
Same for canter, yeah?
Yeah.
If you make a trot canter transition, then nothing should change, but trot becomes canter.
Yeah.
So then you repeat it. Maybe you have to repeat it a few times.
Yeah.
Until you get a canter on that stays on the rein.
Yeah, okay.
And then you stay in canter and you say, that's the one I prefer.
Yeah.
So let's do that, not that.
Yeah.
So every time they come up with their version of it, you have to say, hang on a moment, no, not good enough. What they do, what they do more of, it becomes the sort of way they think about it.
Yeah.
That is normal. That's what we do.
Yeah.
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 So it is for you very much more to sort of actually point that out to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not quite good enough. That one is better than that one. Yeah, so we go back a little bit on a circle here, and you ride a few very sort of planned, deliberate trot-walk transitions. Ah, that's quite nice and obedient. I need to point out that she walks like a banana. Yeah?
And is that not what we're looking for?
We're looking for straight. Yeah?
Okay.
There are no straight bananas. So we don't like banana.
Okay.
And again, this is something you need to notice, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise she thinks it's okay to walk like that. And it's those little things, they need to be noticed so that you can clean up and be truly straight into both reins. And then of course the transition can come straight through better, yeah?
Yeah.
You see, she very easily wants to hang that right shoulder out.
Yeah, I felt
Yeah?
that.
I can sort of see that right shoulder wanting to be a bit on its own. And of course, the moment that happens, that they put the shoulder here, it automatically puts the quarters there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so rather than worrying straight away too much about the quarters, start by controlling the shoulder better.
Okay.
Yeah, bring that right shoulder in front of you, in the middle of, yeah?
Yeah. Good girl. Oh.
That's right. That's it. You find that middle where that right shoulder is more in the center in front of you. Yes, that's right. Then make your transition again. Oh. Yeah. Good. That's right. This side's a bit easier, yeah?
Yeah.
You've got that quite often that, you know, they have a sort of bendy side and they have a stiffer side. Of course, the stiffer side is straighter, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it, yes. That is the middle, yeah?
Yeah.
And there's only one middle for the balance.
Yeah, I can feel the lack of straightness more now I've been on the other rein.
That's why it's always good to change the rein and compare, yeah?
Yeah.
What goes on that side, what goes on that side.
Yeah.
It is for you to pick it up, it's for you to notice and say, hang on a moment, yeah? If I can ride like that on the right rein, I want to ride like that on the left rein.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because the moment you were wanting to develop a bit more trot and take a bit more contact and push a bit more hind leg to contact, yeah?
Yeah.
You'd find that she would wiggle away from you.
Yeah.
To try and avoid that.
Yeah.
Because horses are very good in avoiding extra effort. These basic things, you have to be as clear as saying it's either good or it's not. Yeah, there's sort of going already into that category of saying, oh, it's nearly good. No, Really good is nothing else but bad. Yeah? It's either good and it's white, everything else is black.
Yeah.
Yeah? The moment you consider allowing grey, you're already down a losing path.
Yeah, okay.
And already look out for that transition, yeah?
Yeah.
Staying in the contact. Nothing changes, but trot becomes canter. Or should you decide to canter from walk, it's the same thing. Walk becomes canter, but the horse remains on the aids.
Yeah.
Better, but not completely white yet.
Should I do it again?
Yeah, do it again. It doesn't hurt her for realizing that you notice things.
She's like, walk?
Oh, that was well hidden from me, that was.
It was much better.
Looked good from behind. So you just think about just slowing the rhythm down. I don't mind if she suddenly even falls into trot on you, yeah?
Okay.
But you say to her, just slow down. Slow down even more. Okay, so I'll give you that one, yeah? Because I said I don't mind if she falls into trot. But of course, you need to do your best to support the canter by staying there with the canter aid.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you slow the rhythm down, but you're there with the canter aid. Otherwise, she'd be in her right to think, well, I thought you were asking me to trot. Yeah, so when you slow down, you must leave your legs there to say, but I'd like to stay in canter. Just like you to slow down in the rhythm. Oh, and it's not even to do with making the canter shorter, yeah? It's just basically slowing the rhythm of the canter down. That's a bit better, yes, slow her down. Be careful with that left bend.
Yeah.
Self-inflicted left bend.
Yeah.
Yeah? We must not allow or stand for any hostile takeovers. Because the more she bends by herself, the more she will then curl, and the more she can then do her own thing with the canter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Megan. You feel it, yeah?
Yeah.
When she gets straighter, she comes on the seat a bit better, and you have influence on the canter rhythm. That's right, slow it down. Yeah, you welcome the input, but you have your own ideas about the rhythm.
Don't. Good girl.
That's right. That's that sort of sudden attack of realization of, I actually have to listen to you, yeah?
Yeah.
They get these sudden attacks of thinking, oh my God. Oh, that's better, that's better. That's it, slow down. Better, better. And you make a weight on your seat, on your leg. And the leg can then say clearly, butt canter. That's right. That's it. That's a better canter, Megan. Good. Good. Slow her down. The moment you feel, you can almost hear it on her breathing, yeah?
Yeah.
She starts to breathe a bit quicker. You say, whoa, relax. Come to my seat. Let me tell you about the better rhythm. Oh. That's right. Shoulder, the right shoulder, the right shoulder. Get the right shoulder in front of you. Because by doing that, you're immediately influencing the left hind leg to be under you.
Yeah.
That leg has only got influence on the quarters in connection with the outside shoulder. That's why the control of the outside shoulder always has to come first.
Yeah.
And then if the rhythm needs slowing down, you slow down a bit and you leave your leg there to say, but canter.
Yeah.
That's it. Good. Yes. That we like. Just ticking over nicely through the middle. Then you get a rhythm that stays the same, outline stays the same. And that, in fact, is a blueprint of a good dressage test. Is consistency, straightness, same outline, then nothing changes through the transitions, just the rhythm changes, and then you're already more than halfway there, I'd say. For me, it is much more of a question of tidying up, These little bits that are sort of prevent you from developing further,
Yeah, definitely. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Get hold of that, and then you can be braver with asking this and that more,
Yeah.
And she will be able to learn.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
she's already learned to listen to you about the little things.
Yeah.
Then you have to say to her, let the sail down, and I start rowing.
Yeah.
Nobody blows into that sail.
Yeah.
Then bring her back to trot for a moment and show me a little bit of your lateral work. And of course, the moment you add something else to it, it means that what mattered before matters exactly the same. Don't let them exchange. That they think, oh, you're busy with that now, I can forget about that. No. What mattered before remains. You're just adding. You're not exchanging. Good. Watch the outline. Watch the outline.
Yeah.
In a case like that, you would always, because you're in training, you could sort of take the angle away, put her through the neck again, remind her that that's where she needs to stay, and then you go back to the angle.
Yeah.
Rather than allowing her to do an angle with the head coming up. That's right. It's okay to check that basis first. Does she stay in the rein? Does she listen? And then I want a little bit clearer, so that you actually get the crossing a bit more developing. Again like that. Oh, come in with that shoulder. Come in with that shoulder. Come in with that there. That amount, yes. That's right. Good. That's it. Come on, bend the neck. Bend the neck now. Bend the neck now. That's right. Bend the neck all the way. That's right. Good, Megan. And then the same thing. You write a diagonal line back with neck bent, and the quarters follow. That's it. Bend right. Bend right. Show her the bend. That's it. Show her the bend. Yeah? Now, of course, bend the neck. Bend the neck and write down the diagonal. Bend the neck. Don't be shy. That's it. Don't be shy. Talk about it. Oh, talk about it. Good. Yes. Straight on again. And then on the long side, I want you to already open the right bend a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah? Try and get as much flexion in the neck and have a few good stretches about that right bend, so that you can then ask for it in a half pass again. That's right. So, straighten again. Then nice turn with that bend, and then you bend like that, like you did on the long side.
Okay.
Bend right. So, bend right and then look for the direction. So, bend right, bend right. Keep the right bend, keep the right bend. Keep it, still keep it. Oh, that's right. Very good. Give her a pat and a stretch. That was good.
Good girl.
You see, there's a time to bend and there's a time to find the straightness.
Well done, baby.
Yeah, that's all looking very possible, yeah?
Yeah.
Just needs a little bit of clarifying, tidying up, and being a bit more in charge of what goes on.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely guilty of letting her rule the roost.
And with this angle on the shoulder in the training, you've got to look for the basis being right.
Yeah.
And then you actually want to look for riding 4 tracks.
Right.
The ability to ride 4 tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then in the test, where 3 tracks is enough, you can make the 3 tracks look
easy. Yeah.
So always a little bit, same with the flexion in the half pass, yeah? You can flex a little bit extra than you need to, then you can make it look easier.
Yeah.
Where if you only flex to just the right amount, it'll always look a bit, and sometimes it's not quite enough, yeah?
Yeah.
Or that finishing here, that right half pass.
That's what I want to be doing at home.
Make sure that she realizes that the bend doesn't finish because she stops going sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The bend can stay there. You can keep outside bend for quite a few meters afterwards.
Yeah.
Bend stays unless you ask her to change it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I need to be more disciplined.
You see, discipline results in clarity.
Yeah.
Clarity for a horse results in calm.
Yeah. Yeah.
With animals generally, the moment they know what's required, what they should do, it has a calming effect on them.
Yeah.
Huh? Where it's
Yeah.
a bit sort of in a confused stage, especially horses that from nature have a bit of energy, and they get all sort of buzzy.
Yeah, no, definitely. Didi, I'm going to open this for you. These aren't really treats, guys. However, Didi does love it. So she's going to have a little bit of turmeric. No, you're getting it out of here. Dee, stop. Anyway, a fabulous lesson with Ferdi there. Really highlighted that we do need to keep thinking about those basic things like the straightness. It was so obvious to me once he had pointed it out how crooked we actually were. So I think if we can go home, work on those things, then, as he said, we'll be able to establish the more technical movements much more easily. Don't know if we're quite up to Mary King's level, who he does still train, but I reckon for badminton grassroots, we could be real contenders, Didi. Anyway, a massive, massive thank you to Ferdi for having us, and of course to the Golden Pace Company for kindly inviting us to be put through our paces here today. Bring on badminton, hey Didi? Well, a little bit more work to do, I think. I live, laugh, love you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Dee's just gonna continue to tuck into this. Hey, she's literally like, I'm loving this buffet.